A team built an AI on a laptop with just 100,000. It beat a system from the most secretive AI company in the world. No flashy labs, no armies of engineers, just open code, shared freely. Their opponent, a company that spent billions. One you might have used today, maybe for voice searches, smart assistants, or photo filters. Now, that company is watching from the sidelines. This isn't a science experiment, it's happening in real places. In hospitals, where AI used to be a luxury, this new model is being trusted with critical tasks. The old giants built walls around their AI. They hired thousands, locked their code, and still, they lost. Why? Because the new AI is open. It's not a secret, it's a shared project. Someone in Kenya can tweak it to predict droughts. A doctor in Ohio can teach it to spot cancer. The old AI? It's like a car with a tamper-proof engine. You can't upgrade it. You can't fix it. If the company forgets about it, it just sits there. But this new AI? It's messy. It's collaborative. It's alive. And it's just getting started. You've probably used its rival before, maybe even today. That voice assistant on your phone, the filter that smooths your selfies, the search that guesses your next word. That AI is big. It's been trained for years. It's been refined in labs where no one else is allowed in. But now, it's watching from the sidelines. And it's not just confused, it's stunned. Because the underdog didn't just catch up, it passed them. It did it with fewer tools, cheaper hardware, and a community that didn't need permission to build. You might be thinking, what's the difference? How does that matter to me? Here's the thing. Closed AI is controlled by a few. Open AI is shaped by many. That means your needs, your language, your job, your health can be built into the system. And if something goes wrong, with open AI, you don't just report the bug, you fix it. With closed AI, you wait, you hope. This isn't just about code, it's about who decides what your AI can do and who gets to say yes. And for the first time, you might not have to wait. Real workspaces are where this shift is taking place, and it's happening fast. Where AI used to be a tool only big companies could afford, it's now in the hands of small factories, clinics, and even local farms. No longer just a luxury, it's becoming a lifeline. The difference? Open models are flexible. That farmer in Kenya can teach the AI to understand her soil. That nurse in Ohio can train it to read scans in a way that fits her patients. It's not one size fits all anymore. And it's not just about solving problems, it's about solving your problems. If you work in construction, the AI can learn your blueprints. If you run a clinic in a remote town, the AI can speak your patient's language. Closed models can't do that. They're built for the average user, not the real one, and the average user is rarely you. The open model doesn't wait for permission to grow. It learns from the people using it. It evolves with the work. That's why it's not just better, it's your AI. The old AI giants built walls around their code. They hired thousands, spent billions, and still couldn't match what a small team did in the open. Because openness isn't just about sharing, it's about letting the world fix what's broken. In a closed system, if the code fails, it fails quietly. No one can see it, no one can fix it. But open models? They're built in the open. That means when a farmer in Kenya finds a flaw, she can point it out. When a doctor in Ohio sees a better way to detect cancer, she can change it. No permission needed, no waiting for updates. Closed models are like cars with tamper-proof engines. You can't upgrade them. You can't fix them. If the company behind them loses focus, their AI just sits there, outdated. The open model isn't polished or perfect. It's messy, collaborative, and alive. That's the kind that evolves with the world, not behind a paywall. Open models don't hide their secrets. They let anyone tweak their code, add new data, or fix mistakes. That means your neighbor's farmer in Kenya can improve the AI that helps her predict droughts. Your grandma's doctor in Ohio can teach it to spot tumors. No gatekeepers, no paywalls, just code that anyone can touch and test. It's not just access, it's accountability. When problems pop up, they don't stay hidden. This is how knowledge grows. One person notices a pattern in soil moisture. Another adds satellite data. Someone in a different country spots the same issue in their region and builds a fix. That's not how closed systems work. If a mistake hides in their code, it can linger for years. No one sees it, no one fixes it. And the more people use it, the more it adapts. A student in Brazil trains it to recognize crop disease. A nurse in Norway teaches it to flag symptoms in X-rays. The AI doesn't just learn from data, it learns from people. That's the real power of openness. It's not about letting everyone in, it's about letting everyone help. And when an AI works for the world, it starts to feel like it belongs to the world. Closed models? They're like cars with tamper-proof engines. Behind those locked systems, the code is hidden. The data is private. The updates are controlled by a small group of people far away. If they make a mistake, you don't get a patch. If they stop improving, you get stuck. Imagine you bought a car with a 10-year-old engine. The company stopped working on it. No new parts, no updates, no one can make it better. That's where many closed models are today. In medicine, that means an AI trained on old data can miss new conditions. In farming, it means a system built for one climate can fail in another. Once the company moves on, the product doesn't evolve with the real world. And when the company itself slows down or shifts priorities, the AI just keeps running the same outdated scripts. No one can speed it up. No one can stop it. It just keeps going, blind to what's changed around it. The real issue isn't just being behind a wall, it's being behind a wall that can't be opened. When problems arise, no one can see them. When solutions appear, no one can use them. That's not just old tech. That's old thinking. This isn't just about better AI, it's about who controls it. The winning model isn't polished or perfect. Open models are like open source communities. Everyone can contribute, everyone can learn. When you let people from all walks of life touch the code, the AI grows in directions no one could predict. Closed models are different. They're built in isolation. Their improvements come from a few people in a boardroom, not from the people using them. That means when the world changes, the AI often doesn't. The open model doesn't just adapt, it invites you to adapt it. You don't need a PhD to help. You don't need a corporate job. You just need a problem to solve. And here's the twist, the more people use it, the more it improves. The more it improves, the more people want to use it. It becomes something bigger than any one company. But what happens when the old guard refuses to let go? What happens when they try to copy what's working but keep it closed? The world is choosing the open model. Are they right to?